Hey, what's up, everybody? How y'all doing? Once again, my name is DJ, and it's not Monday. It's not Monday. It's actually Wednesday. I'm in the gym, trying to get my swole on. Of course, the gym is closed, but, hey, it's my gym. So, champions are made when no one's watching. So people may ask me to put more videos out, more content. So I decided to put this video out right now. And since I'm lifting weights and stuff like that, I decided to put another question to you guys, stemming off my last question. The last question I asked was, which one's better in a fight? To have what did I say? Technique or fitness? Technique or fitness? So today I'm gonna answer another question. Which one's more useful in a fight? Speed or power? Which one is more useful in a fight? Speed or power? All right, cool. Now that's a hard one. That's a hard one, but we're gonna dive into it. Okay. So let's start with speed. Of course, okay, before we go start speed, let's go ahead and say that speed and power, we already know is the caveat, okay? If you got speed and power, you're dangerous. So we're not talking about speed and power. We're saying which one's most useful, speed or power, when it comes to a fight. All right, so let's start with speed. So, man, speed is useful. You can hit somebody, you can move. It's hard for you to get hit and stuff like that, You see a lot of fighters today, they fast. As a matter of fact, I've been watching a lot of these little youngins, and you watch them, and they fast. It's lightning, and you like, man, what are these dudes eating, man? How did they get so damn fast? They wasn't that fast when I was coming up. Well, I'm gonna tell you why they're so fast. Because they not putting nothing behind it. They not putting no shoulder rotation, no hip rotation. They not putting no power. Their muscles are relaxed. It's all about speed. How many times did they throw a punch? Speed. And one of the reasons is the way that boxing, I'm gonna talk about boxing for a second, is the way boxing is judged. So right before the shutdown, I was starting to train to be a Golden Gloves referee. And one of the things they train you on is how to be a judge and stuff like that, And today, in Olympic style boxing now, it's all about the punches landed, punch stats. How many punches did they land? So look, man, you can go to the Olympics and you can go against somebody and you can hit the guy like 20 times, 30 times, and they can hit you once and you fall down, boom, right? And you get up before the count or whatever, and you hit them like 20 more times. They hit you again, boom, and you fall down. They can knock you down 3 times in the round. You know who's gonna win the round? They gonna win the round. You're gonna win the round if you hit them the most amount of times. They don't really care about how hard you hit. They're about how many punches landed. So because that's the way boxing is judged now, that's the way the fighters are fighting now. It's all about speed. How many times can they hit the person? But ain't nobody really getting clocked. Now, if you've been fighting until you get to the pros. Now, when you get to the pros, it's about knocking the dude out. But if you've been boxing since you was 12, and now you 19, 20, and you about to go pro, how you just gonna change your game from being fast to being powerful? You don't. You just end up being, fast. But you got a guy who's 20-0, 24-0, and he ain't knocked nobody out. Nobody's really impressed. But you get a guy that's like 15-2 and 13 knockouts. Oh, people watching him. Okay, people watching him. That last fight that came on, he was a knockout artist. He was a knockout artist. He didn't have a long amateur career, so he came right in to heavyweight, knocking folks out. And it's a much more impressive thing to watch. And, who got time to be going like 15 rounds or 12 rounds when you can knock somebody out in 2 or 3, So, and when it comes to boxing, in the amateur ranks, the kids, speed matters. But ain't nobody really trying to get hurt. That's why they made that rule. They don't want them fighters getting hurt. But when it comes to the pros, power matters, okay? Because at that point, it's about knocking people out. So the amateurs, speed. The pros is for power. Which one you want to be? You want to be an amateur or you want to be a pro? All right, so that's boxing. So when speed over power, I think as far as boxing goes, I'm gonna go with power. If I can choose which one to do, knock somebody out or hit them about 10, 15 times, I'm gonna choose with knocking them out. Okay, so with boxing, as far as pros go, I'm talking about power. But we ain't talking about boxing. We talking about the street. Before we get to the street, let's talk about MMA for a second. So we kind of getting a little more serious. Now with MMA, I personally haven't seen anybody who has the gift of speed, at least none of the men. Well, Joanna Champion, the female, she had the gift of speed, but you see what happens when she went up against Shevchenko? You see what happens when she went against somebody with power, right? Y'all saw what happened. Speed versus power, we already saw what happened. And she kind of fast too, but other than her, I haven't seen anybody that has a lot of speed, and I think it's because of the training. Because the MMA dudes, they don't care how many times they hit you. When they hit you, they trying to knock you out. Every punch, they trying to knock you out. That's why you got so many knockouts in MMA. Every time they put their hands on you, they're trying to knock you out. So they're not developing a whole bunch of speed with, like, they want to get that shoulder rotation, that hip rotation. They want to get that fist right. They want to knock you out every time. And the most exciting MMA fighters to watch is the ones that has knockout power. Those are the ones that everybody want to see, everybody wants to follow, the ones that have the knockout power, okay? So when it comes to MMA, I'm going to go, again, knockout power over speed. So now we're going to go to the street. Well, look, think about it. If you have two choices, to knock somebody out or hit them 20 times and moving around and stuff like that, which one you gonna choose? So look, the video I made the other day, one of the things I've been talking to people about is they was talking about, so yeah, look, when we talk about technique, I said that I picked speed over technique, but when I'm talking about technique, I'm not talking about the person that walks up to you and clock and you fall down. I don't really consider that a technique. That's a knockout artist, all right? A knockout artist, he ain't got much technique. He knows timing, he knows distance, and he knows how to knock you out, all right? And when I talk about technique, I was talking about like doing an inside defense or outside defense and block and parry or, some sort of boxing or martial arts technique. I ain't talking about a knockout artist, okay? A knockout artist don't even have to be in shape. Only thing a knockout artist have to do is get close to you and knock you out. But then again, a knockout artist ain't really doing self-defense. They don't have to. They just knock people out. That's what they do. They knock you out with no technique or nothing. They just come up to you and whop, and they knock you out, okay? So which one you rather be? You rather be a knockout artist? Somebody come up to you and whop, you knock them out? Or you rather have the gift of speed and you moving fast. You don't really knock them out, but you can hit them a whole bunch of times. So look, every now and then somebody comes around to have speed and power. It's a rarity. It's a very rarity. I'll give you a couple of names. Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson has speed and power. Sugar Ray Leonard. Sugar Ray Leonard had speed and power. Muhammad Ali. I don't know why they say Muhammad Ali ain't got no power, because he damn sure knocked out George Foreman, which took a lot. Sonny Liston, which took a lot. He has speed and power. So every now and then you got somebody that comes along with speed and power. So that is the best thing to have. But if you gotta choose one, which one would you choose? Speed or power? In other words, knocking somebody out with one punch or hitting them about 10, 20 times before they even, feel the punch. So in a street fight, in MMA, and in boxing, I'm going to go with power over speed. Develop that powerful guy. Build that power, guys. When it comes to going against somebody, make sure you got that power. All right, guys, I'm about to go back here and lift me some more weights. It's Wednesday, so I'm trying to get that power. All right, peace. I'm out. Oh, that's right. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Like, comment, subscribe right now. Subscribe, because I got more. All right.